Section 5.2.5, Defendant's Rights. Welcome to another episode of Criminal Justice, an overview of the system. Today, we will explore the crucial topic of defendants' rights. These rights are integral to the fairness and integrity of our legal system, ensuring that justice is served impartially and equitably. The principle of fairness. The principle of fairness is a cornerstone of our legal system. It dictates that every individual must be treated equally, without discrimination based on race, religion, sex, or other factors. This concept is enshrined in the Bill of Rights and can be found in both the 5th and 14th Amendments to the U.S. Constitution. These amendments guarantee procedural due process, ensuring that legal proceedings are conducted fairly and that individuals are protected from arbitrary and unjust actions by the government. Procedural due process. Procedural due process refers to the legal procedures that the government must follow before depriving an individual of life, liberty, or property. This means that the government must provide fair and adequate notice, an opportunity to be heard, and a fair tribunal before making any decisions that affect an individual's rights. Procedural due process is essential in protecting individuals from abuses of power and ensuring that justice is administered fairly. Some critics argue that these protections serve to shield criminals and should be abolished. However, this viewpoint fails to consider the fundamental principle that all individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Without these protections, every citizen would be vulnerable to searches, arrests, confinement, and questioning under duress or even torture, regardless of whether they had committed a crime. The importance of defendants' rights. Defendants' rights are not only crucial for protecting those accused of crimes but also for safeguarding the rights of everyday citizens. By ensuring that criminal defendants are treated fairly and justly, the legal system upholds the principle of equal protection under the law. This is not to say that criminals should go unpunished, but rather that they are entitled to the same legal protections as any other citizen. This ensures that justice is served in a manner that is both fair and impartial. Key defendants' rights. Presumption of innocence. One of the most fundamental rights of a defendant is the presumption of innocence. This means that a defendant is considered innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. This principle places the burden of proof on the prosecution, ensuring that the defendant does not have to prove their innocence. Right to a fair trial. The right to a fair trial is a cornerstone of the American legal system. This includes the right to a public trial, the right to an impartial jury, and the right to be tried without undue delay. These protections ensure that the defendant has a fair opportunity to present their case and challenge the evidence against them. Right to counsel. The 6th Amendment guarantees the right to legal representation. This means that defendants have the right to be represented by an attorney during criminal proceedings. If a defendant cannot afford an attorney, the court must appoint one. This ensures that defendants have the legal expertise necessary to navigate the complexities of the legal system. Right to confront witnesses. The 6th Amendment also guarantees the right to confront and cross-examine witnesses who testify against the defendant. This allows the defense to challenge the credibility and reliability of the prosecution's evidence. Protection against self-incrimination. The 5th Amendment protects defendants from being compelled to testify against themselves. This means that defendants have the right to remain silent and cannot be forced to provide evidence that could incriminate them. Protection against double jeopardy. The 5th Amendment also protects against double jeopardy, meaning that a person cannot be tried twice for the same offense. This ensures that once a person has been acquitted or convicted, they cannot be prosecuted again for the same crime. Right to due process. The 14th Amendment guarantees the right to due process of law. This means that defendants are entitled to fair procedures and protections throughout the legal process, from the initial arrest to the final verdict. While it is essential to protect the rights of criminal defendants, it is equally important to ensure public safety and uphold the rule of law. The legal system must strike a delicate balance between protecting individual rights and maintaining order and security. By safeguarding the rights of defendants, the legal system upholds the principle that justice should be fair and impartial, and that the government must not abuse its power. Critics often argue that the protections afforded to defendants hinder law enforcement and allow criminals to escape justice. However, these protections are in place to prevent abuses of power and to ensure that innocent individuals are not wrongfully convicted. The principle of due process is essential to maintaining the integrity of the legal system and ensuring that justice is served fairly. The legal system plays a crucial role in protecting defendants' rights and ensuring that justice is administered impartially. Judges, prosecutors, defense attorneys, and law enforcement officers must work together to uphold these principles and ensure that the legal process is fair and just. By adhering to the principles of due process and equal protection under the law, the legal system helps to build public trust and confidence in the administration of justice. Defendants' rights are a fundamental aspect of the American legal system, ensuring that justice is administered fairly and impartially. By protecting the rights of individuals accused of crimes, the legal system upholds the principles of due process and equal protection under the law. These protections are essential in preventing abuses of power and ensuring that all individuals are treated fairly and justly. Thank you for joining me, Dr. Adam McKee, as we explored the critical topic of defendants' rights in the criminal justice system. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the criminal justice system. Feel free to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.